Right, and Hilton, you've got osteoarthritis in this knee.
Yes,
How long have you had that for?
I was trying to work it out. My age is sort of time just goes. I just a bit over a year.
All right, okay, that's not too long.
It's I just saw a little bit. I got in my chair a while ago. I had to sit down again very quickly. It gave way on me.
Oh,
So often when I get up and I'm sitting, I have to stand for 5 or 6 seconds
yeah,
before it's sort of
before it's ready. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, and so you guys, what you can do is just sit with your eyes closed, your palms facing upwards, just intending healing for Hilton. And this is the reason why sometimes in churches, you know, evangelical meetings, you'll see amazing things happening with healing. It's the healing comes from God, but it comes through the people. And so the more people that pray for a person, the more person that intends somebody gets well, the better. Now there's a story I came across a few years ago, and it's a story about a chap that he dies and he passes through to heaven. And St. Peter meets him at the pearly gates, and St. Peter says, "Hello Harold, it's lovely to see you here." And Harold's had a very good life. He's been a very good human being. He's been kind and he's been caring and he's been a father and a grandfather. And St. Peter says, "You'll be pleased to know you're going to the good place." Of course, Harold is very, very happy to know that he's going to the good place. But he says, St. Peter says, "Well, you've got here 10 minutes early. I wasn't expecting you just yet. If you want, before I take you to the good place, I'll take you to the not so good place. Do you want to have a look? Do you want to peek in the window? Just see what it's like?" And Harold said, "I don't mind if I do." So St. Peter takes him off down the path and they start coming towards this building with a great big oak wooden door. It seems to go all the way up as far as the eye can see. And as this great oak wooden door comes open, as it creaks open, there's this wonderful, wonderful smell. And Harold must think, this must be the smell of ambrosia. This must be what ambrosia smells like. But as they walk through this doorway into hell, what they see is a load of very thin, gaunt, diseased-looking people. And there's this great big bowl of broth that looks and smells divine, but nobody can eat it because the spoons are 6 feet long. Harold is so glad that he's not going to be spending the rest of eternity in this place. And so when St. Peter closes the door and they make their way out, he's so relieved not to be going there. And they trot up the hill to heaven. And as they get to heaven, Harold can't help but notice that it's got a big oak door, just like the hell place. And as the door opens, there's this wonderful smell, just like he could smell in hell. But this time, the people are clear-eyed, clear-skinned. The skin is almost luminous. They are so healthy. They've got shiny hair. They've got good teeth. And he's relieved. This is indeed the good place. There is the same bowling cauldron of soup that smells so amazing. And everybody's walking around with 6-foot spoons. And Harold scratches his head and he looks at St. Peter and he says, "How can this be? Both places look exactly the same." And St. Peter says, "In heaven, they have learned to feed each other." Yeah? And it's true, isn't it? Eh? You help another person, you feel good. We feel closer to God. We feel good when we do a good deed. Share an opinion. It is an opinion, it may or may not be true. It's my father's opinion. My dad's in spirit world now. But his opinion in the UK was that the welfare state was the worst thing to ever happen to the UK. Why? Because before then, families looked after each other. Within the community, if there was somebody that was lazy, the local community would encourage them to work. But if there was somebody that was genuinely ill and incapacitated, the local community would look after that person as well. Was much stronger community before the welfare state. Interesting, eh? May or may not be true. There may be some benefits in having a welfare state, and there may be some benefits in not. Now, Hilton, let's just see how we're getting on with you. Just try going like that first of all. How's it feeling as you go like that?
Stiffish.
Stiffish.
It's not hurting.
It's not hurting, that's a good sign, but it's still stiff. Okay. Now the surgeon says the challenge here with Hilton's knee is to get energy in there. So just again, try moving it again. Getting a bit freer?
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah, cool. I think we're going to need another little, probably just half a teaspoon of the purple powder this time. Just need to put more energy in there. Now, in my mind, when I work on these, when we get to this stage, it's a bit like putting WD-40 in there. Yeah, to get the joint moving again. Wonderful. Right, there we go. Whoa, look at that. Ooh, it's like dessert. So I take a teaspoonful of this stuff first thing on the morning on an empty stomach, and then I usually take one about 11 o'clock in the morning as well. And on the one hand it'll give you more energy, but on the other hand it helps you sleep deeply. So you can take this stuff just before bedtime and you'll sleep like a log. I won't say sleep like a baby, because babies don't sleep that well, eh? It's a strange thing. So for me and my body, it takes about 20 minutes to work. Everybody's different. If you've got a lot of things with your body, you might take this stuff and not notice anything different. But somebody that's healthy, they'll usually feel the energy kicking in about 20 minutes. And one teaspoonful, if I never had another teaspoonful, in my system it lasts about 36 hours. I get a really nice feeling of energy, feeling energised for about 36 hours. How does it
give you energy
and helps you sleep? Yeah, it's amazing. So I take it on the morning to give me energy. If I take it at bedtime just before sleeping, when my brain isn't active, it'll help me sleep. But if my brain was active, if I was worrying about the day ahead, like it was a wedding or moving house, then and my brain was all over the shop, and I definitely wouldn't take it because it would wake me up. And it's a strange thing because you think, well, how can it do one thing and do the other? But it does. The reason it gives us energy is every cell in our body has got a little organelle in there called a mitochondria. Your mitochondria are the power plants of your cells. They take your food that you take in, your nutrition, your water, your oxygen, and they convert it into an energy that the body needs for every function. That energy is called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. As we get older, our body's ability to manufacture ATP diminishes. From 20 to 80, it goes down to 25% of the ATP we had when we were 20. And that's why we haven't got the energy to grow hair anymore. Even our teeth, our gums recede. If we get a little cut in an older person, it's harder for it to heal than a younger person because there's not so much ATP. And this product increases the ATP in your body. Right, time to put it to the test, Hilton. Have a little walk and see how those legs are feeling. It's much better. Ooh. Isn't that brilliant? Marks out of 10. You had to give this surgeon marks out of 10. How many would he get?
Well, I suppose I should give him 10.
Oh, that sounds good to me. Yeah. Awesome. Brilliant. Lovely.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.